say you love me, then it's really gon' show. She said you toxic, boy, you be tweaking. We still gon' fuck on the weekend. Said she got options, she could be lit.
Yes, people, how we doing? Pretty true. Yeah. It was Eid yesterday. Yeah, fam. Yeah, fam. So this is a video on how to set in. So in case you have you've broken your trimmers. So yesterday, 2 days ago, I was doing e-trims and this broke mid-trim. I was debulking and it just broke. These are standard factory made blades from BABYLISS. So if you don't have a pair of BABYLISS, I'd suggest you get them. If you do, go get them. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing a POV tutorial on how to replace the blades with, I got gold ones this time. These ones are known to reduce bulk quicker and easier. Not raw, thank God. I don't know if, yeah, these are replacement blades. It's a replacement T-blade. It's a wide one. I know I do have a lot of customers that come in with some of them have like very small like sidebars. I'll work my way around that. I'll explain that in another video, probably in a tutorial really, but that's not for this video. So we're replacing the blades. We're gonna go into this POV. Yeah, smooth transition maybe.
Yep, as smooth as I can make it. But yeah, right. So the few things you're gonna need your trimmers, right? You're going to need a whiteout pencil, right? You're gonna need a pair of latex gloves, right, to simulate skin. So when you test this out, we can zero gap it to a point that it's safe to use. And you are going to need the zero gapping tool that comes with this machine. Most machines come with a zero gapping tool anyway. So if you do have a zero gapping tool, use it. And of course, the main thing is the replacement blades, right? This is a Barbershop FX707 replacement blades. It does say that it is titanium, right? It's a 2mm deep tooth. This is the same with this one. The standard factory one, I don't think it's a 2mm, right? But if it will focus, but yeah. So how we get this done, we grab our screwdriver and we take this out first. These should come off like so. You need to clean this area here, right? These are working, by the way. These are working trimmers. It's just you only have the small issue to clean this part out here. Now, you may need these screws if you get these, they don't come with screws, just in case. So you have the screws back up to put into here, right? With this whiteout pencil, I'm not going to show you now, but you're going to need to draw like sketch into here, just like a big scribble, like big enough to look like it's a baby lineup. So then when you put in your lines, if it cuts here, because this is turned inside out, so it's more elastic, it's more stretched out. Make sure your hands balled up in a fist and you line up on here. If it cuts this, it's going to cut your customer. If it doesn't cut this, it won't cut your customer. This is simulated to be skin on a forehead, right? It is pretty much elasticated at some points. If it's not, you can relax it a little bit, or even relax the tension a little bit, and draw it on there, and then you can see if it cuts. If it cuts that, your trimmers, you've zero gap too much. You can keep this for later, or what you can do, you can take out this blade here, right? The cutting blade, right? You can take out the cutting blade and put it into your gold blades as like an effect, as like a black gold type of thing going on. I'm thinking of doing this, but I might do this in a future video. So I'm gonna keep this to the side, keep the screws here, right? And we open the trimmer blades, brand new, fresh out of the box. These are gold, right? From side to side like this. Now what we're going to do, we're going to zero gap these before we put these in to our machine, right? Grab this, you take this. This comes with a 0 gap screw for here, right? You basically put this in here, you loosen it, you tighten it to preferred length. Zero gapping is a very, very intricate skill for barbers to know and learn. I'd recommend they learn and pick this up as soon as they can when they are comfortable sharpening their trimmers. Make sure you practice on yourself before you actually put this against someone else's skin. This does cause scars, as some of you guys may have seen on my forehead. As it is, mine are pretty sharp and they do give me scars, but I do need to relax on the tension. So yeah, right. I can't lie, these do seem pretty much 0 gap as it is. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Gotta make sure that this is in. We'll adjust when we put it back onto the machine. So closed and one eye open to check if they meet. They do not. One side is higher than the other. So what you do, you go here like this. And you can adjust to a preferred length onto the machine. And for those who have heard about digital gapping and stuff like this, this is like manual 0 gapping. So digital gap, what it does, these are now aligned, by the way. If we'll focus. But yeah, now we go back into here, we put this back in like this. Put it in like this with the gold parts, or we can use this. Now, I'm thinking, hear me out, I'm thinking take the black blade and put it onto here. We do this and this. So what I'm going to do now, because it is pretty tricky and pretty fiddly to get this in here, what we're going to do, I'm going to show you, I'm going to do this later, but I'm going to show you how to reattach these into here. Put this in here and this in here. I'm using my old screws, by the way, so and that is how we do it. Now, to do a sharp test, this cuts this is too sharp. There we go. So you have to do a few tests to make sure that it's not too sharp, but realizing that it does this, it may be we may need to reduce the corners a little bit on the sides. Hard because now if the blade is on the machine now, you can now put this onto the blade and 0 gap it from the blade. That's why there's a huge gap here for this to sit on this, like so. Like this. Now, you simply, like, if you can see it from here, screw here and here. Okay, now if you loosen this part here and you loosen like this. You just tweak this a little bit. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but the blade is a little bit wonky, so I bring this up just a tad bit. Go like this. Boom. You can't use it whilst it's on there, so there we go. It is going to cut, but like it's not as big as this, right? So if it's like this is fine because you're not cutting into skin on this one. It's more of you're cutting the hair. So you just have to adjust the pressure, and you see, if I grab this and go boom. But yeah, that's how you zero gap machines. Trimmers. All right, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share the video, and let's see if you can get me to 1,000 subscribers. Peace.
Show you love me and it's really gon' show. I wouldn't change a thing, no, no. Girl, you looking like a 10-10, ooh, no, no. I just